Okay, how is the Batu Cave? Now we are on the way to TUGU Negara. We are on the Duke Highway now, about 30 minutes to reach. TUGU Negara is National Monument, which is a beautiful park with a large bronze structure, which is among the tallest bronze structure in the world. It is 15 meter high and 12 ton big heavy. There is 7 soldiers. The tallest standing soldier are holding our Malaysia flag, the Jalur Gemilang stripe of glory. It is built in 1966 by a famous sculptor named Datuk Felix de Welton, the same person who sculpted another famous monument in the Washington DC, United States, called the Iwo Jima Marine Corps War Memorial. The TUGU Negara was actually inspired by that monument, because that time when our Malaysia first Prime Minister Tunku Abdul Rahman visited the United States, he saw it and liked it very much, and he asked Felix de Welton to make a similar monument for Malaysia. The TUGU Negara is a symbol of Malaysia history and pride, because it honors the brave people who fight for the nation. The TUGU Negara National Monument have 3 main parts: the cenotaph, the pavilion with dome and fountain, and the sculpture. The cenotaph are actually moved over from in front of the railway station. On the cenotaph, it states 3 different timeline years. The first timeline year is the World War I. The second timeline year is the World War II. The third timeline year is the World War III. No, there is no World War III, but that's the Malayan emergency, which was the conflict between the Malaysian government and the terrorists. And some might ask, what is Malaysia do with World War I? Actually, that time, Malaysia are British colony. British take some army from Malaysia to fight too. Then, moving forward, you will see a pavilion with dome and fountain. Try to look up when you can see the many different army badges are on the ceiling. The pavilion and the structure is surrounded by a pool of water fountain. In the fountain, there is many tin pewter lotus flower contributed by a famous of Royal Selangor pewter. Malaysia was once the largest producer of Malaysia was once the largest producer and exporter of tin in the world. You can see the tin pewter have good quality and it does not rust in the fountain. Okay, we almost reached. Our bus is climbing on a hill. On your left, you can see the ASEAN Park. Have many different sculptures too. It contributed by different ASEAN countries. Look, that's the huge bronze structure of TUGU Negara National Monument. Ready to bring your umbrella along as the sun is too hot. Opposite there is an ice cream store you can enjoy later. Be careful when crossing the road. Please follow me to show you around first. See the beautiful red flower. This is Bunga Raya, our national flower of Malaysia. The Bunga Raya is also known as the Hibiscus rosa sinensis, which means rose of China in Latin. But don't be fooled by its name. The flower is not from China, but from East Asia, where it grows in warm and sunny place. It was brought to Malaysia by traders and travelers long ago, and it became very popular here because of its bright color and lovely shape. The Bunga Raya can be red, pink, yellow or white, and each flower has 5 petals that surround a long and thin part called the stamen. The stamen is where the pollen and the seed are, and it helps the flower to make more flower by attracting the bees, the butterflies, the birds that carry the pollen to other flowers. Isn't that amazing? The Bunga Raya is not only beautiful but also useful. In Indonesia, it's called the bunga kasut, the shoe flower. Why is it called like that? Because the flower can use to rub the shoe, and the shoe will be very shiny. And it also has many medical use, like You can use the petal of flower. Put if you have an eye sore, you can put the petal of flower on your eye. It's help actually. It can use to make jam. It's eatable. Make jam, make dye. You can use to treat wound infection like or fever. The roots can relieve pain, cough or asthma. The seeds can like make the soap, shampoo. Wow, the bunga raya is like very useful, like a natural pharmacy like that. The bunga raya is also very important for the culture and history of Malaysia. In 1960, the first Prime Minister of Malaysia, Tunku Abdul Rahman, chose the bunga raya as the national flower. He wanted to show the world that Malaysia is a brave and proud country, just like the bunga raya is a bold and beautiful flower. He also wanted to symbolize the unity and diversity of Malaysia, because the bunga raya has many color and variety, just like the people of Malaysia have many race and religion. The bunga raya is also a symbol of courage, honor and life, because the red color reminds us of the blood of the hero who fight for the independence and freedom of Malaysia. The 5 petals also symbolize the Rukun Negara, the 5 principles of the nationhood. They also symbolize the 5 pillars of Islam. The bunga raya is a very special flower that you can see everywhere in Malaysia, from garden, parks, streets, to arts, to music, to literature, stamp, or even on banknote or coin. Or you can see many places you can see this bunga raya. The bunga raya is a part of Malaysian culture and heritage, and it reflects the spirit and the soul of the nation. The bunga raya is not only the national flower of Malaysia. They are actually other countries also using the other hibiscus species or other color as their national flower too, such as Haiti, Solomon or South Korea. The bunga raya is also a part of the Lambang Jata Negara, national emblem coat of arms, which represent the pride and the glory of Malaysia. Here we are at the entrance gate of the TUGU Negara, the national monument, and this is the Jata Negara, our national emblems coat of arms.